also the little deaths we experience in life that help us grow and evolve. An example of a little death would be the loss of a relationship, and through the ending of that relationship, we see how we would need to work on unfinished emotional issues from our childhood. We might suffer from an illness that requires us to let go of an unhealthy way of life, or maybe we experience the pain that comes from losing a job only to find that a better job was awaiting us all along. Death, and in turn rebirth, surround us all the time, according to Sandra Ingerman. When we change jobs, end a relationship, move into a new house, graduate from school, or launch into a new time of life, we are experiencing little deaths. It is through such deaths that change happens. It is through the death of the old that something new can be born. Death and change are not something to fear, for they allow the birth of the new. By learning how to gracefully let go of the old and accept change, life can become the adventure it was intended to be. Death is an initiation in which we move from the known into the unknown, and from separation to the possibility of oneness. All deaths require that we surrender to the gifts that life has brought to us. Shamanism is a path filled with initiations, and it is through the process of initiation that shamans grow, allowing them to move into their visionary abilities and healing gifts. Initiations are a way for the powers of the universe to shape the ego of the shaman, thus creating a person who remembers the power of the universe and the truth of who he or she truly is. There are always new doorways to open when we enter into a new spiritual path, and typically there are things we need to leave behind as we cross over these thresholds. Shamanic initiations often occur without our having to ask for them. The spirits will create new life experiences to help you move into a new level of awareness. You can also ask a helping spirit to provide you with an initiation through a journey. Dismemberment, which we mentioned in Chapter 7, is one of them. Dismemberment as an initiatory journey. The experience of dismemberment is a classic initiatory experience in shamanism. In a dismemberment experience, the initiate is usually attacked in the non-ordinary dream reality of the middle world, an experience in which a helping spirit or some force of nature literally destroys your dream body. Dismemberment isn't given much credit by academia, yet it is an experience that has been reported by many. There are many ways in which this dismemberment experience can occur. For example, a bear, dwarf, or giant might appear in your visionary journey and suddenly set upon you and rip you apart, or a large bird might peck out your eyes and proceed to reduce you to bare bones. You might be eaten by an animal, or a powerful sandstorm might strip off all your skin, muscles, and organs until you are just a skeleton. Although the process sounds violent, there is no pain. This is an initiation into the shamanic path, and it provides a formidable form of healing, because at the end of a dismemberment experience, you are reassembled once again by a helping spirit, but with all the distortions and illness left out. It's a classic way to achieve a new luminous energy body that is free of the burdens you have been carrying for much of your life. In a dismemberment experience, you may also lose your ego and your sense of separateness from the power of the universe. It is literally a death experience, yet it is one where you are reconnected once again with the source of life. Through dismemberment, you are able to recall that you are in essence pure spirit, and that you are able to remember your true origins. As Hank Wesselman points out, a dismemberment experience is often a wonderful gift. For many of the workshop participants in the circles that my wife Jill and I have been leading for the past 18 years, a dismemberment journey often marks the end of inflammatory and chronic conditions, even allergies, in which the sufferer emerges healed and free of formally debilitating.